All right, welcome to Take 5 with Team Hayden, and today's question is all about gaining trust. All right, welcome to Take 5 with Team Hayden, and today's question is all about gaining trust. A lot of people go, how do you get your clients to trust you? Well, first they have to know you, right? They have to know you. They have to like you, because people do business with people that they like, and then they will trust you. So if they're not trusting you, you've missed a step somewhere in there. So Doug, what are some ways that you get people, because you're out with a lot of buyers and stuff, what are some ways that you get people to trust you, gaining that trust?
Well, there's several ways. I mean, everybody's got their own personality, so I'd say you've got to play to your personality. You've got to be who you are. So I guess if you're analytical, you're going to kind of go in that vein. I tend to try to use humor a bit and try to have a good time. One thing is, we're talking about going out with buyers, right? But let's say you've just started talking to a buyer. So maybe it's over the phone or something. So you want to start sending them information on you, tell them to check out your website. Is there anything you need? Try to find out if they have kids or special needs or anything like that, right? So really kind of dive into what they are, who they are, and what they need.
So listening's a key one.
Yeah, I find people are either they're either gonna like you or they're not, right? I mean, so the know, like, trust thing, to me, it really comes down to watching out for people's needs, like really and honestly trying to connect with them. And actually most people that all of our clients pretty much that we've ever worked with are really likable people, right? And then that's probably why we get referrals too, because they've enjoyed the process and they come back. But
we've had quite a few clients become real estate agents too, because we make the process look so easy.
Well, and another one too, like, I mean, it depends on what market you're in, but I just had a client the other day that coming in from Toronto and the referral, and she's only going to be in our city, Calgary, which is kind of in a depressed market, buyer's market. She said, should she buy a property? And my advice was no, rent right now, especially if you don't want to be straddled with something that you could lose money on.
And with this being a referral, right? By telling somebody, by explaining the truth of the situation, that builds that trust going back to
exactly, and we don't
back to the referral network.
These people wind up staying, right, because they like Calgary so much.
Yeah.
Who are they going to reach out to? Right?
Exactly.
So, or if they've got some friends coming into town. But it's just building a relationship.
Being honest is a detriment or a negative to your pocketbook in the short term. In the short timeline, it says no commission here, but that can lead to maybe you don't get that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000, whatever it is in your market. You may not get that initial, but that person is going to go and tell 5 or 6 people about how honest and open you were and willing to share. And really giving back to them to what their needs are so they can make the best decision for their own personal finances.
Well, yeah. Well, at the end of the day, it's like you're hired as the advisor for their real estate transaction, which is one of the biggest pieces of equity they'll ever own in their life. And if they're coming into a down market and it's you really don't know what's going to go on, or like they're only here for a couple years, it is your job to kind of advise them what's best for them. You're looking out for your client, and you're not just trying to sell them the first home that they walk into. You're trying to get them what works for them. And if coming into the city that you're in for only like 5 years doesn't make sense, then you guys it's as easy as just telling them like,
and in many markets, you have an option of helping to rent now. A lot of markets, a lot of MLSs will have rental options. So being able to navigate that and advise so you can help your client build their equity position is really important. But
and even just having said that, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody needs a place to live. So, kind of once they've settled, who are they going to turn to?
Remember, it's know, like, and trust, right? So get them to know you, get them to like you, and then they'll trust you. So again, Take 5, Team Hayden. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And hey, if you have any questions for us or just want to see what we're up to, you can visit us at explorerecareers.com.